What's up, y'all? Screen Fiend fans. We are back again, and there are shocking films. A lot of people like, well, if they not movies until they get made. If you want to be technical about it, yeah. But there's some that were stopped in the middle of production. They were being made. The original Justice League movie was gonna have a love scene with Batman. That was my turn. Was gonna have a love scene with Batman and Wonder Woman. Batman was being played by Artie Hammer. They already had the money, the production, everything. Yeah, it was a pretty good script too. The original script, the Kevin Smith Superman version, that's everybody can see the script online. People like that one with Brainiac being the main villain. That was another script that was left behind. Bad Girl movie is back on the shelf. We don't know what's going to happen with it. It's been pushed back so many times. But the Robin film that was a solo project that was going to come out, that they talked about doing, they actually was putting together the money for it. They actually had the actor that was going to, and the actor that they chose to play Robin was, gosh, I can't think of his name. He played Pegasus in the dog. I mean, he played Perseus in the doggone Clash of the Titans. Keep forgetting his name. He's been in everything. Man on the Ledge, doggone Avatar movie. He's starring roles in all these movies. But he was supposed to play Robin. So obviously Robin was a man and wasn't going to be the boy wonder. He was going to be more like Nightwing. But this never went off. No. His name's not James Bell. He was the guy on Man on the Ledge that jumped off the ledge. Even though Jamie Bell played his brother in that movie. Then there was a film that was for Tuesday, and it was a horror film that no one had ever saw. It was disturbing. A teenage boy had sex with his grandmother. It was a crazy, crazy script movie where this guy has a nervous breakdown and starts going off on his family and end up shooting everybody, and how he treated the grandma was nuts. She had sex with the... Yep. Then Christina Applegate was supposed to play in this tap dance movie remake of a 1960s classic, and she broke her leg, and then she was doing a play. She broke her leg, and she was not, she broke her foot. She was still out there doing a number, but she was not the same anymore. And then when she went through her breast cancer thing, she survived breast cancer. Congratulations to her. They end up scrapping the whole project. Then it was a film called Marytown. And Marytown was about this a film that had, oh my God, who was doing this film? Jeez. Bradley Cooper was supposed to be one of the early casts for this film. It was Amy Adams, Amy Adams, Bradley Cooper, and Marystown is this real quiet town where a whole bunch of weird things are transpiring within the town. You got a crooked sheriff. They lock people up on the road, give them false charges, and if they're rich and they have money, they try to make claims and make deals so that they can pay the money to just get out. And people just don't want the embarrassment, so they just extort people for a living, called Marytown. Now, Marytown was written and rewritten for many different actors to come along and do it, because Bradley Cooper tentatively signed on. Then they had, what's his name? Zac Efron was going to play in the role, and they had to play the governor, the guy who ran the town, was going to be played by the, oh my gosh, how could I forget his name? But he was in a lot of movies. He played in the movie The Burbs, he played Roomsville, he played in Diggstown, he played the guy who ran that town. So that's probably a good scene from him. He was the star in Nebraska. Then they had a murder mystery. A guy went down this road, just taking Huntington Road, and he ended up with something driving by. And then when he ended up finding a lot of things going wrong, wait a minute, this can't be true, because I saw this car on the road. So Huntington Road was what he was snooping his nose into, and come to find out, it was a guy who was a very powerful man with his mistress on Huntington Road, which is basically a dark one-way road. And that was, he had to get rid of his mistress because she was getting ready to run her mouth about a child that was his. So he had to, that was, the guy comes out and starts asking questions and snooping around trying to find out something more about the car because he's seen it. And the more questions he started asking, you know, people start to say, wait a minute, we got a witness? Somebody saw something? So now he's got to protect what he saw, and he doesn't know anything, and they're trying to discover more about him and find him. So that becomes a bigger situation than what was. There you go. Then it was like the Goonies comedy. And anyway, about a boy named Danny. Everybody in the town, about everything. He was really good at crafting lies and playing practical jokes. Till one day he falls down in a well and he's screaming up he needs help, and no one wants to help him. So the whole town walks past and they're here, and they're like, oh, it's Danny again. He's playing one of his tricks. So Danny walks down and he's really stuck. So these kids that he never met before, that he always played tricks on, and he's like, please, I'm sorry, I need you to help me. So they decided to help out Danny and try to get Danny out of this hole. So they decide to tie their shoestrings together and lower down the rope to pull Danny up. And Danny pulls them all into the sewer. Like, he pulls them into the sewer. And somehow, that sounds really stupid, into this hole. And they come down there, and Danny was laughing. Ha ha ha. I got you guys. I was never stuck. You guys are so gullible. And it comes out to find out. He's like, I just was down here waiting for you guys and see who's going to come down. You guys are good friends. And then he's like, whoa, look at that. They go down the tube and the pipes, and they're finding things down here in the pipe till they end up finding a dead body. Now they want to get back to tell the police that what they found. And then it turns into a mystery of running from the killers who found out that some kids found the body when no one was ever supposed to find this body. And they turn it into a mystery. But no one believes Danny. So now he's the only people that believe him are the people that actually put off the murder, because they know for sure Danny's telling the truth. So it's a pretty interesting film. I'm sorry the live was breaking up. We was in a very bad area. But those are some very interesting films. Huh, this is weird. Did I go too far? I don't feel like I have. Still seeing car dealerships. Oh, I think I was supposed to go the other way. Yeah, I was. What hero movie do I want to see? Like a superhero movie? I don't know. This Black Adam with The Rock is supposed to come out, and I just don't think it's going to be that good. A Shazam movie would be great. You know, we need something different. We've seen a sameness going on. You know, Avengers all the time, Iron Mans, the Captain Americas. We need to like have a break from all of them right now. We got Black Panther, that was something new. It was a new story that hadn't been told on the big screen. So people got a chance to witness it and they enjoyed it. It was something different. You didn't need all the sci-fi, high-tech things to keep people engaged. People don't realize that it wasn't a lot of real fighting scenes in there. Most of it was hand-to-hand combat. And the film still did about $2 billion. Well, the Spawn remake is going to be made with Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is playing Spawn, which I don't agree with. But at least we get a remake. With Todd McFarlane directing it. So, a remake of Dr. Giggles is supposed to come back. Then a movie called Freezy is supposed to come out with this crazy ice cream truck driver. His name's Freezy. That's what they call him, Freezies. And he has these ice cream truck, and he's a doggone serial killer in an ice cream, driving an ice cream truck. That movie was supposed to come out a long time ago. It's a horror movie. And you learn out more about Freezy and his family and all kind of crazy stuff about him. Yeah, it's nuts. Freezy. Yeah, you get all kind of crazy stuff. But anyway, man, I'm out. You can go online and look up movie scripts from films that's just, they're waiting to grab them. Some people have grabbed them already and they just can't get the budget for them. Like the Killer Instinct movie, they was in production for that and you thought it was going to be made and it never got made. So they kept fighting with the owners of the video game and it was really stupid. But the girl they got to play Jade, oh my God, was she hot. She was hot.